and appreciate Senator Sifuna. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Senator Mungatana.
I thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to contribute in this bill. Madam Speaker, I rise in support of this bill, and I would just hammer the issue that this bill is making it mandatory that money be set aside for sports activities. In a county such as Tana River, Madam Speaker, sporting activity is ignored, neglected. Sports development is not there. In fact, the much that the county does is supporting its own team, which is in very low levels as far as the rating and standing of teams in Kenya is concerned. So, yet, Madam Speaker, in the Constitution, in the 4th schedule, Part 4, it is very clear that cultural activities and sporting activities are supposed to be the responsibility of the county government. But in some of our counties, and Tana River being one, they don't put money in these activities. And Madam Speaker, it's a very, very sad situation. So this law, when it takes effect, it would make sure that 1% at least of the monies that go to the county is set aside for sports and development of sporting facilities. This is a very beautiful development, and we should all support it. And I'm very happy that it has found its space in the Senate of the Republic of Kenya. Madam Speaker, what has then happened in Tana River is that people have come up with different clubs. You know, you find those who are a bit capable in this village and the other. People come up with their own clubs and try to support them. And Madam Speaker, the most successful club is called Sango Sportif. Sango Sportif FC. We say Sango because Sango is supposed to be our great-great-great-grandfather, a famous warrior, Sango Vere, who led our community against invaders in many of those years back then. So the most successful club is called Sango Sportif Football Club, and it plays in Division 2, and it has done very well. And what is harming this club is the lack of financial support. All the time, Madam Speaker, we are always called to support it. Now, if we had a fund that makes sure talent such as this is supported, then, Madam Speaker, we will go very far. In fact, if you look at what Sango Sportif is doing, you would be very proud of what they have done so far. They not only have a team that is playing away, very many matches away in the regional competitions, but they now have started an under-12 division. And this under-12 division, they are using, they are bringing in young people to nurture talent. So this is not just a club that has come in the whims. These are people who are very serious and very dedicated in supporting football in Tana River County. Yet, the county government has not stepped up to its responsibility. So it is time now we legislate from the Senate here and say we need to put money. We need to put money to support sports, especially clubs that have started and struggling on their own, and they're doing well even in these difficult circumstances. Madam Speaker, I have seen young men who have had their school fees paid for because, you know, they are playing in the team, and their school fees is disturbing them. We sit together and we help them, Madam Speaker. They have formed a self-help group, and it is helping them. Madam Speaker, this Sango Sportif has proven beyond any reasonable doubt that if we invest in sport, there's a direct injection that helps our people down there to benefit from sports. Madam Speaker, I remember another time when we even had to take some young people from another team and actually make some financial arrangements for them to join this team and grow its strength. So, Madam Speaker, all this is being done with private hands, with leaders' hands, with people, ordinary members who are just giving contributions. It should not be this way. It should be that county governments take up their responsibility for sports and develop actual talent where it is being noticed. But this is not what is happening. So for us to get the compulsive power to push sports and develop sports to higher level, I think this law, this bill, once it becomes law, is the way we should go. I have had colleagues here contributing and worrying about, I don't know, where shall we find the money and so on and so forth. I think that is a secondary concern. If we say you are getting, like in Tana River County, you are getting 8 billion, that is coming down to the county as each equitable share. If we say the same amount, 1%, the idea is to get the county to actually budget for sports development in the county. So we are not asking for extra money. We are asking that county governments take the responsibility to also develop sports, because some of our counties are not doing that. In fact, our counties like ours, they are only, supporting the team that is in the county government and nothing more. So, Madam Speaker, for me, I think 100%, let us go with this law, let us support it, let us push it to see it to the end, and let governors out there also realize that sports and sports development is critical for the benefit of the youth of this country. A lot of times when we are doing these campaigns, Madam Speaker, people promise a lot, and then when they are in charge of the budget, they do different things apart from the things they promise to the people, which is very sad. So now we are forced to legislate from the top to say there must be money set aside. And this sports fund is not for the county team. It's not for the county team. It's not to buy uniforms for the county team. It's not supposed to be giving the CEC sports an opportunity to go and travel out of the country, go and watch, believe it or not, in Tana River it has happened that some MCAs and whatever were actually carried to go and watch world football I think it was in some years ago. They were carried and they were taken to go and watch some football outside the country. But all that money was available for travel, for emoluments, but it was not available for sports development. So, Madam Speaker, we want the governors in this country to understand that this money is not supposed to be for officials. It's supposed to be for actual development of sports and sporting facilities in the county, because you have not been doing that for most of you. So, Madam Speaker, with those many words, I beg to support. Thank you.
I don't see Senator Chesang, so the mover may reply.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to reply and begin